government have announced recently that Manchester is in a lockdown situation. I'm here with Rachel. Rachel, can you explain more information about what's happening in the north? That's right, because coronavirus, they've detected more cases in Manchester, in the northwest, in various towns. The full list is on a link with this video. The rules say that people in those areas are no longer allowed to visit other people's homes. You have to stay with the people you're living with or in your support bubble. But meeting lots of people inside your own home is no longer allowed. In Leicester City, it's the same. You can't go into each other's houses. But really, it's lucky for Leicester because from August the 3rd, things will start to open again. Coffee shops, bars and restaurants will begin to open from the 3rd of August. Same as hairdressers. So we'll see if they open. Hopefully, it means that cinemas and museums and religious places of worship will open soon. But gyms, swimming pools are staying shut. They won't open. Thank you. So the government have announced that they're concerned over the spread of coronavirus. How are they managing that situation? What's the plan? The government are concerned about the spread of coronavirus because it's easier to spot it now because there's more testing. Before there was less testing, it means that people could have had coronavirus but they would not have had it detected. So when we see the numbers rise, also it's good because there's lots more tests and the government now know more about how to deal with the pandemic. That's clear, thank you. So we've seen that people are allowed to fly to Spain, but when they get back, what if they arrive home? Can they go back to work, or what's the update about that? The new rules about quarantine are: if you fly and you go on holiday, that's fine. To some places, there's on a list you can see on our website. But Spain, when you fly and you come back, you have to stay at home for 2 weeks in isolation. It means you can't go straight back to work or visiting friends. You have to have isolation to make sure that you haven't got coronavirus. So maybe it's worth checking your holiday supplier to get a refund, to check those things, to see if you can change it or if it's safe. Worth checking with your work as well, because if you have to have a 2-week quarantine, it's worth checking before you go to decide. Look after yourself. So I think when lockdown reduced, people thought we can go on holiday and they'll book their holidays again, but you have to be careful because the rules could change. The same as Spain, you have to isolate, so you need to check with your work if it's okay if I isolate for 2 weeks off. Maybe there's other places have these rules in future, so you have to be careful, make sure that you keep checking what the rules are and when you can go and what the rules are. That's quite important. It's worth checking because if the holiday's close, you might be struggling to sort it out. Also, the government are regularly changing the rules because cases could go up, but it's worth staying safe. That's right. Coronavirus is still there in the population, it's not gone. it's still there. So you still have to wear masks in shops as well. That's right, the UK, it's still there. That's why some towns are becoming more strict with their lockdowns. We're lucky here in Peterborough and Cambridgeshire, the infection rates are not too bad. You still have to be careful and hope it will reduce. If we all act like we don't care, we could be in a lockdown situation. Interesting information. Thank you. That's clear. Thank you. Take care, everybody. Bye.